Yo, what is going on YouTube? Your boy Pony Montana back with another video, and today we're following up with yesterday's video. And yesterday's video I kind of explained the top 3 offensive formations with a little honorable mention one that you guys can hop in to be comfortable passing the ball and stuff like that. So today I'm going to be bringing you guys the top 3 defensive formations that you guys can get in to start screaming at people, start getting your blitzing on and stuff like that. I will be dropping some blitzes out of these formations, so I kind of wanted to bring it to you early. Do you know what I mean? So, top 3 defensive formations. You've seen it, you faced it, all that good stuff. I'm going to start with one of my favorites, and it's something that I run heavily, and that's 3-4 odd. 3-4 odd to me is like one of the, you can stop the run. I am very, very comfortable with stopping the pass out of it and stuff like that. There are some formations that are kind of hard to stop for me, but for the most part, I do really, really good at stopping everything that's under the sun, because I'm just extremely comfortable out of it. And on top of that, the cover 4 drop show 2 is back again, and it's some of the best run defense that you can have. I know it's sad that a three-man rush is somehow, a 3-man rushed cover 4 is like somehow some of the best run defense, but as long as you move them safeties up, GG's. Like, the run is pretty much stuffed if your user's on point. Your user's always got to be on point. But 3-4 odd, to me, one of the best formations in the game. And I know I dropped an honorable mention at the end of last video, but right now I'm going to drop an honorable mention literally second, because in this 3-4 even, and this is why this is an honorable mention, this and 4-6 were going to be my 2 honorable mentions. This formation right here, the reason why I feel like it's one of the best in the game is because on top of being a 3-4 formation, which means that there are never going to be pancakes. You're never going to be pancaked unless you're sending 1 or 2 people. But other than that, you're pretty much going to be locked down on the run. So in 3-4 even, there isn't a defensive sub where you can put your strong safety at your outside linebacker spot. So instead of it being a natural 3-4, you're pretty much in a 3-3-5 formation with 3 linemen, 3 linebackers, and 5 D-backs out on the field, 1 being a strong safety. So your strong safety, if you have a good enough strong safety, like an Amos type of person, he'll be able to sit there and play coverage as well as helping stuff the run a little bit better than, like a really bad linebacker that you have out there. So like if you're making like salary cap lineups and stuff like that, this 3-4 even, if you find a good blitz out of this, I'm personally looking for a really, really, really glitchy blitz. If I can figure out one, you guys will be the first to get it. But if I can, this is probably going to be the formation that ends up staying in all year, because there are no run fits. Literally, it's almost like one of those symmetrical formations like 3-4 odd, where everything is pretty much the same on both sides no matter what you do. So my honorable mention, 3-4 even, it's hell. It's amazing, especially if you got, like, say you put a corner as your number 1 slot. You'll have a cornerback with good man coverage, good zone. Like, when a night train lane comes out, this 3-4 even is going to be absolutely disgusting, especially if we could find some heat out of it. All right, so number 1, 3-4 odd. Honorable mention, 3-4 even. And number 2, nickel. Nickel 3-3-5 to be exact. Now, excuse me, 3-3-5 odd. Nickel 3-3-5 was last year's meta, but this year 3-3-5 odd is really, really glitchy. And the reason why it's so glitchy is, once again, where is it? LB Cross? No, not this one. LB Cross show 2. This play is, again, sweeping the competitive community by storm. Like, everybody's running this, because you got the looper, plus you could get the contain glitch and stuff like that at the same time, which means that this is just one of those formations that, like, you're just going to be frustrated playing, because you can get a blitz with 4 to 5 people screaming in, and it's frustrating to stop. But I gave you guys the offensive formations that you guys can dot out of. So, I mean, if somebody finds a blitz that is screaming at you, hop in one of those, block it, try to dot them up as best as you can. But 335 odd is number 2 on the list. Hell, and on top of 335 odd not being like a 3-4 formation, it still doesn't get like any bad run fits. Like you don't get pancaked unless like you're not sending, you know, your 3 linemen and stuff like that, because it's 3 linemen, 3 linebackers, and 5 D-backs. All right, so that's number 2. By the way, 335 odd is still 335 normal is still a really, really good formation. It's just I'm personally just not feeling it this year. So if you guys are, more power to you. But to me, 335 odd is where it's at if you're gonna be running one of those nickel formations. Hell formation. And last but not least, the number 3 formation, in my opinion, and probably this might be number 1 for a lot of people, is $326. This is possibly the most AIDS formation in the game, because this is where the contain glitch came from. If you guys want me to show you the contain glitch, I will make a video on that. But this is where the contain glitch came from. They started running DB fire, and they like fixed the contains to where like the 2 corners come in absolutely screaming, sending 5 people, and it's really, really tough to stop. But the problem with this formation is if you got somebody who's in like an ace, any type of ace formation, any I formation, you will be getting pancakes. You will be taking these dudes to IHOP if they come out in dollar. So my suggestion, if they are coming out in dollar heavily, get in one of those tight formations. Not in one of those tight formations. Get in one of the, like a 2 receiver with 2 tight ends or a fullback formation, so that you can pancake your way down the field and just keep on no huddling, because there's no way that dollar should be stopping the run. I don't care if you're blitzing 8 people. There's no way dollar should be containing any type of inside zone, any type of inside dive, ISO play, stretch plays. It doesn't matter. Like dollar should never be destroying anybody on the run unless their user is the one that's making the play. If it's their user, more power to them. They had the skill advantage to overtake my I form, whatever the hell I'm running. But if their user is trash and they're coming out in dollar because they seen it in a YouTube video, destroy them with the run. Just kill them on the run and make sure that they're never in dollar again against you. But yeah, those are my top 3 formations with an honorable mention. And like I said, I had 2 honorable mentions, and my other one is 4-6 normal. And this was like the Mutt League. This was like the Mutt Champions bum defense. Like this is what everybody on like Mutt was running. Like everybody on Weekend League, this is what they were running. And I hate to say it, but Fire Zone 3 is kind of back. I will put a video out on that if you guys want me to as well. But Fire Zone 3 is back, and I will I'll drop that Blitz soon. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere out there on YouTube, but I just haven't looked it up. But yeah, the problem with this formation is the zones aren't like they used to be. So like you can't go into like the speed package and have two corners and safeties and have somebody who's going to be playing the flat and like corner routes and stuff like that, because that just doesn't happen this year. Unless your guy has 99 zone, apparently, then that'll happen. But that's not going to be till like end game or like halfway through the season. So for season 1, these formations that I'm telling you, like these are all for season 1. So Fire Zone is a good blitz. Cover 3 is obviously a good coverage. You still have a lot of people who don't know how to cover that themselves and stuff like that. And on top of that, the reason why this is in the honorable mention spot is because 4-6 gets really, really good sheds. And it's kind of like the same as last year, but the sheds are really, really good on it. So if they're not blitzing and they're just playing coverage defense, like it's going to be hard to sit there and dot them up, because like you're going to have some really, really good pocket presence to actually dot this formation up. So yeah, and by the way, don't get me wrong, when I call it like a mutt bum defense and stuff like that, that's all I mean by that is literally, hey, this is an easy defense to run. This is like last year, it was like the easiest defense to just hop in, go into a speed package with anybody with 91 zone and shade underneath to play like hard flats, and then your hard flats would play cloud flats as well. Like if you had like a Sean Taylor, like the Mutt Master and stuff like that. So don't take any offense to me saying like the Mutt bum defense, but it was just like, this is like the easiest defense to hop in. and be successful out of. So don't take it the wrong way, but yeah, this is my number 2 honorable mention. Top 3 formations. Shit, I got a bad memory. Dollar, nickel 3-3-5, and 3-4 odd. Those are my top 3, with the 2 honorable mentions being 3-4 even because you can sub in a strong safety, and 4-6 because the sheds and the coverage are actually pretty decent, man. All right, so if you guys want to hop into these formations and kind of, you know, get comfortable in them, I will be dropping blitzes out of all the formations that I mentioned. So if you guys can, drop a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff that, you know, I say it all the time, all that good stuff that supports YouTubers, man. And I will be back with another video. I am out. See you guys next time. Peace.